What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel for another 4K Blu-ray review. And today's review takes us back 32 years to 1993 for the Stallone futuristic actioner, Demolition Man. For whatever reason, Arrow Video took the time to put out this very specialized release of this movie, as they usually do with all their films. Let's check it out. Front, information on the back, standard for all Arrow. But it's cool. Slip cover. And then inside, got this nice box. Inside the box, you got a poster. Poster of the movie. Cool. Some stickers. The 3 seashells. And some graffiti. That's kind of cool. Got this book full of essays and behind the scenes stuff. Apparently, this movie was in production hell for a while. I had no idea. But it talks about some of the issues they had getting it ready and making it. And then there's a whole page dedicated to how they restored this movie, going back to the camera negative, making new audio tracks. Really good stuff. I mean, Demolition Man, who would have thought I would have got this treatment? And then slip case, standard. One lone 4K disc and some lobby cards. Again, Demolition Man. Who would have thought? Definitely like those 3 seashell stickers, though.
The place where you're supposed to have the toilet paper, you got this little shelf with 3 seashells on it.
He doesn't know how to use the 3 seashells. I can see how that could be confusing.
In the 1990s, Sylvester Stallone was starting to lose his status as the top action star at the cinemas. Though, the same year that this movie came out, he also had the other actioner, Cliffhanger. Needless to say, the 90s were not kind to Stallone. But with that being said, Demolition Man was a fun and entertaining action flick with the Stallone charisma that we all come to know and love. But I did prefer Cliffhanger to this movie, but after watching it again, I still enjoyed this movie. It's very entertaining, though at this point, it's just a tad dated.
What can I say? I'm a blast from the past.
Should have stayed there.
Oh boy, that voice sounds familiar. Who is that?
Wesley Snipes played the bad guy, Simon Phoenix, who was awesome, opposite Sylvester Stallone. They both had really good chemistry together in this movie. You also had Sandra Bullock. This may have been her first or second movie because Speed came out a year after this. But back then, since she was new, I had such a huge crush on Sandra Bullock. You also had Dennis Leary in this movie, who was coming into his own as a comedian. So, it's a really good, solid cast. Let's get into the review. The year is 1996, and crime is rampant in Los Angeles, being led up by the criminal Simon Phoenix. John Spartan, nicknamed the Demolition Man for his tactics and lack of care of Fallout, finally tracks him down and arrests him, but the surrounding casualties and the damage was too much. He, along with Phoenix, are sentenced to be cryogenically frozen. Fast forward to 2032, where Phoenix comes up for parole, where he escapes and once again begins to cause death, aka murder, death, kills, and destruction in the now city of San Angeles. To capture him, the helpless police have no choice but to thaw John Spartan in hopes of capturing Phoenix. As Spartan tracks him down, he discovers that someone aided Simon Phoenix in his escape because of the desire to wipe out an underground group of outsiders led by Edgar Friendly. Nothing is straightforward, not even in 2032. For the first time in 4K, Arrow Video went back to the camera negative to deliver this stunning 2391 image in both Dolby Vision and HDR. Granted, some of the effects show their age, as do a few scenes, but for the most part, this image looks great. Colors popped off screen, and the underground area of San Angeles had excellent black levels and shadow detail. Skin detail also looked great, which definitely showed off how beautiful Sandra Bullock was back in '93.
Even though he was not born in this country, his popularity at the time caused the 61st Amendment, which states that
I don't want to know.
Audio was presented in DTS 5.1 Master Audio and Dolby Atmos, both new mixes for this release, and they sound great. The film definitely sounds like it was made from that era, but I generally enjoyed the action sequences with gunshots, explosions, complemented with that classic 90s era score playing in the background. Dialogue was clear and precise, and the surround usage was pretty decent during the high-octane sequences. I especially liked the audio during the car chase during the end of the movie.
There he is! He's in my car! Woo!
In terms of special features, you had both the US version of the film as well as the international version, which swaps Pizza Hut for Taco Bell. You also had new audio commentaries, a new retrospective, new interviews with some of the crew members, including some of the cooler stunts. You also had a trailer and an image gallery. Pretty decent overall. Arrow Video has come through again. No matter the movie, they always go all out. Case in point, Demolition Man, a good actioner that looks and sounds good in 4K. 8.5 out of 10. Well, that's today's review. Come back again to see what we're watching.
Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share, bruh.